I'm one of 5 kids. My maiden name is Fontenot, raised on a rice farm, Ed and Isla Belle Fontenot. And my mother was a volunteer counselor out here for I don't know how many years, because I can remember at the age of 7, we were staying, the camp had been added on and, or was fixing to be added on, and Mother would bring quilts, and we wouldn't take up a bunk because that was not right. That needed to be for a paid camper. And my mother had me and my little sister, who was 4 years younger than me, and we would sleep on a quilt by the side of her bunk, and she was one of the main counselors at that time. So I came to camp even before I was age eligible and loved every minute of it. And I had 3 older siblings, and we're all 3.5 and 4 years apart, and they tell different stories because there's such a broad number of years. Petticoats were the dress code for the girls back then. And she said it was the neatest thing because you hung those stiff petticoats on the outside of your bunk. And so you had those bunks and you went down the middle aisle, and she'd say you'd walk down there and it was shh, you just heard that swishing sound of those petticoats. Of course, when I was there, that was no longer, petticoats weren't worn, and we were allowed to wear pedal pushers, which were below the knee at recreation time. That was the big thing there. But, in the mornings you wore a dress, and then in the evenings you wore a dress. So anyway, I just have very, very fond memories of Camp Pearl. Came all through junior camp, graduated, came all through senior camp and graduated, and made some really great friendships. We had some girls that came from the Opelousas Bible Church that you'd see them once a year, and you just picked back up, right where you left off. And it was such a shot in the arm, of revival time for your spiritual life. You just couldn't wait to come back. I realized how grateful I am to Seth Baggett for his vision, for wanting to start a camp for the kids in this Piney Woods area like he's talked about. So very, very special to me. And I agree with Terry Barrett here. It set a foundation, in my life where it's helped me to grow as a Christian lifelong. So very, very grateful.